This deserted gold mine in Western Australia. It feels like the edge of the bloody earth. I'm 200 clicks away from Kalgoorlie, stuck in this hole. I'm Calum. Been down here for 3 weeks now. Nothing but solid rock and thousands of tons of dirt hanging over my head. The air's thin. Tastes like dust when you breathe. The cold, it gets right into your bones. Down here, there's no difference between day and night. After my shift, I was so buggered I just collapsed in a corner. I laid out some old newspapers on the damp floor. The crinkle of the paper was deafening in the silence. The only mates were the hum of the drill and the generator. I was lying there when my torchlight hit a headline. It was today's date, which is impossible in a place like this. My heart skipped a beat. The headline read, "Death of Miner Calum, the terror of the next 3 seconds." My chest tightened. 3 seconds? My own name in the paper. I thought I was losing it. I rubbed my eyes and looked again. The next line said, "Calum will drop his torch on the floor in exactly 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. The torch slipped right out of my hand, smashed on the rock. The sound of breaking glass echoed through the tunnel. I sat there, frozen. This couldn't be a coincidence. I read the next bit with shaking hands. It said, "After the torch goes out, Calum will hear a cold breath on his left." I stopped breathing. My heart was thumping like a drum against me ribs. Exactly 3 seconds later, I felt it, a long, hot breath right against my ear. Someone was standing right over me, but in the dark I could see nothing. I grabbed the paper in the dark. The letters felt like they were carved into the page. It said, "A terrified Calum will now strike an emergency flare and see a distorted version of himself smiling." I couldn't think straight. I reached for the flare on the wall and struck it. Red light flooded the mine, and what I saw, no human should ever see. A bloke standing a foot away from me, wearing my gear. His name tag said Calum, but his face, it was like raw meat. No eyes, just 2 holes leaking black fluid. It wasn't a monster, it was me. I tried to scream, but my voice was gone. I looked back at the paper. It said, "Calum will realise he's not in a tunnel. He's trapped in a loop in his own mind. Every time he reads his future, death gets closer." The paper was getting wet. That black fluid from the other Calum was dripping onto the page. The last line said, "Final 3 seconds. Calum will look into the mirror." I know there are no mirrors in this mine, but when I looked up, the rock wall turned to glass. I saw myself, but my skin was peeling off, bones showing through. I'm stuck. This isolation, the dark, it's swallowed reality. My own mind has locked me in an eternal trauma. The flare's dying. Before the light vanished, that thing in the mirror spoke straight into me brain. "Calum, in the next 3 seconds, you'll forget yourself. Welcome back to our hell." Darkness, and exactly 3 seconds later, I heard the crinkle of newspaper. Same headline, same death. What did you reckon of that one? Did Calum's 3-second trap give you the chills? Have you ever felt that line between reality and your mind just vanish? Let me know in the comments. Do you want the next story to be about a deserted mine or a mysterious lighthouse? Cheers for watching. Give it a share and hit that subscribe button for more.